Colleagues, when the Governor Whitmer first ran for office, she released her 10-point sunshine plan to, quote, assure our state government become more open, transparent, and accountable to the Michigan taxpayers. She promised, and I quote, Republicans refused to extend the Freedom of Information Act to the governor's office and the legislature. As a result, Michigan's lack of transparency and accountability earned us an F on the 2015 Center for Public Policy survey. However, under this governor, Michigan is now dead last in the nation for state ethics and transparency laws, and is the only state left with this FOIA restriction. So, she went on, if the legislature will not act, I will use the governor's authority under the Michigan State Constitution to extend FOIA to the lieutenant governor and governor's office. Michiganders should know when and what their governor is working on. My, indeed, they should. But now it's been 4 years and 4 months, and the governor has still been hiding out in the tall grass on this issue and not fulfilling her campaign promise to act on her authority. Obviously, this was just dreary, empty campaign lip service. But the governor was not done. She further expounded she would end legislative referendum proofing to ensure integrity of the legislative process. She would block bills with appropriations. She vowed to end legislative referendum proofing to ensure the integrity of our legislative process. She said if a non-appropriation bill has a dollar amount added to circumvent the right of the people to a referendum and it reaches my desk, I will veto it. But what is this? She just signed the right to work repeal bills, even though they included the odious appropriation that ripped from the voters their very ability for an honorable referendum? Hypocrisy be thy name? In fact, if anything, we have seen the Democrat leadership take steps in the exact opposite direction when it comes to transparency. Taxpayer-funded hush money payments made to department directors, COVID-19 nursing home death data hidden from the public, burying a bill to expose cover-ups by Child Protective Services, secret corporate welfare deals and backroom shady spending projects, secret bills voted on without any committee hearings, protections for government whistleblowers vetoed. So now what is the excuse the Democrats have that they have absolute and complete control? The governor cannot simply continue somersaulting this way and that way, trying to blame anyone else for failing to do what she promised to do. So after years of talking transparency to proverbial death, Democrats have finally seized the helm, and now for 4 months into the term of absolute control, they are hoping and they're praying and they're pondering on introducing the promised transparency bills. In response, due to their indolent negligence, I have introduced bills to stop legislators from becoming lobbyists for at least 2 years after they leave office. Bills to expand FOIA and to expand the Legislative Open Records Act that the Democrats voted for over and over again. A bill to open up the Child Protective Services to some legislative inquiry. Bills to require more transparency and accountability from our state's largest energy companies. These are simple and common sense steps. There are those of us who will keep on fighting to force our legislative leadership, both Republican and Democrat, to be more open and transparent. As always, I remain open and willing to work with the Democrats and their leadership to get these reforms passed. We and the voters have watched the talk and talk. It's way past time for us to act. And I would like my comments printed in the Journal. Thank you.